Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so it's been few months I never talking about the Strinova because I'm back to playing Strinova on season 3. So this time I going to talking about my review about the season 3. To me, it's getting better. That's the main point of the season 3. They introduce a new mode, Outbreak. I'm honestly I'm not. I never played this Outbreak because I never fan of this mode. It's just similar like playing zombie mode in mostly free-to-play Asian shooter. If you're playing like a Fragpong, I think Fragpong also has a similar mode like that. Or you playing like a Counter Strike Online or Counter Strike Nexon. It's the same thing like that. And they also have a few limited time mode, which is really nice. I was talking about from few months ago about this one. I'm glad they have a few limited time modes so far. It's a Bubblehead Brawl and Boomfest. I never play Boomfest because it's only few days and they're gone. But the Bubblehead I think it exists for entire season I guess. And they introduce a new agent, is Mara Duelist. Okay, and there's a few event. I see the event is the one of the event I see. There's a giving you a free skin. It's the same thing as usual, but here is the bad thing about this season. Both event I not really impressed about the event. It's because it's not just same as usual, but to me, if you back to the playing season one, it was the one of the best place to farming a lot of dream tokens from event, and now they making more scarce and more harder to get dream token. And because of that, it's a one of the big reason why mostly new player is frustrating on the early game. So I see on the Chinese version they giving you dream token every end of the match, which is I hopefully they implement on the global version as well, or at least they increase the reward every level up, or at least giving some more reward on the event, or giving something to make it easier to player, especially for new player to farming dream tokens. Because to me, this is one of the most frustration for the new player. Another part is the balancing. I seen they increase the base health because of this season, because of the Mara. I heard people say because of the Mara is too broken or something like that. But we're gonna talking about few seconds about the Mara. I not really fan increasing base health. I see this is mostly some video game when they try to balancing, but it's too complicated. So what's the easiest way they can do is to increase the base health. And I'm not really fan of this because this is much like a lazy balance to me. I wish, well, not too much to say about this one. And about Mara, honestly, I just try and playing this agent, and for there's a few things I feel is why people say it's broken, why some people say it's fine. Because first of all, her utility, it's I agree it's broken on demolition, but outside of demolition, if you're playing like X Core or you're playing Bubblehead Brawl, I don't see Mara is quite strong here. But if you're playing like a round base, like a demolition, yes, it's really powerful because especially when you one-on-one situation. Can you imagine if you one-on-one situation, if you are alone and you duel against a Mara, you know you're gonna lose if you not pick up Mara. Unless it's a mirror match like a Mara versus Mara, that could be different, that could be fine or fair match. But if you playing other agent and you compete and you facing against Mara, you're gonna lose 100%. Especially when you got caught by her cheesy tool, the active skill, you're done. You are completely disadvantaged because the problem of her skill is the making easier everything. So it's making much bigger hitbox. It's making you don't have to aiming on the head or everything. All you do is just aiming on the soul orb and done. That's it. And also of demolition to me it's still balanced for now, but for demolition I think they need to nerf, to be honest with you. They need to nerf, especially when they mix up between the active skill and her ultimate. To me it's a really completely broken on most situation, because the one thing I don't like about her ultimate is it's kind of like a effect like a forever, because it's too long to me. I don't know, it's a forever, it's too long. So, and the last one I just want to mention, I think this is I already talking about this one from previous video about the problem of the Strinova. They still treat like a gacha game. So if they still keep doing like this, then I'm not sure if they can growing a lot of player unless they can bring up a attractive character. But to be honest with you, mostly the latest character they bring up is not really satisfying. Like Yugiri, Leona, and even the latest one, Mara, it's completely bland and not really interesting. Unless they bring up an attractive character, that could be different. But so far, for 3 seasons, they don't bring up some attractive character. It's just a bland and not and nothing special at all. So yeah, this is the my review for season 3, and hopefully you guys enjoy and see you on the next video.